Hello everyone, long time no see. I'm very sorry for the delay. Last video I told you I'd be trying to pump out more, but as I'm finding out, keeping a full-time job during a pandemic and trying to make tarantula videos all at the same time is a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to be trying to pump them out in the future, hopefully keep the quality up and just be able to help you guys out learn as I do. I'm going to be showing you this week how I take an AMAC box from the Container Store, it's this little tiny little box, and turn it into a tarantula enclosure for an Avicularia Avicularia sling. So Avicularia Avicularia, they're arboreal, and so I wanted to make a little bit of height with some substrate and make sure that cross ventilation is there and it keeps the moisture level perfect. So here we go. Okay, first step is to get your drill bits ready. If you have a drill, I would be using a 1/16 inch drill bit. What I'm going to be doing is drilling carefully. You can do this on the table, or if you're experienced enough, use your hands. It's a little bit easier for me to do it that way. And then take your fingernail and clear out the extra plastic debris so that way the air holes aren't blocked. The next step is you're going to be taking your stick or your plants. I got all of these plants from Petco, PetSmart, anywhere you'd like to go. You can get some from Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I chose to do a more colorful plant this time just to give it a little bit more life to the enclosure. As you see here, I'm taking two different sticks and kind of configuring them in a way that will create anchor points. It'll make it a little bit more interesting for the tarantula. Since my tarantula is a Weber, it's perfect for it. The next step is to make sure that it fits, because again, the base of this enclosure needs to be able to close. So I'm gonna hot glue this last final beautiful purple flower, and I'm gonna wrap the vine around the bottom of the base so that way it gives it a little bit more character and life instead of just going up and down vertically. Once I know that it fits, I'm going to make sure that I position the leaves just right so that way it kind of creates more life. Again, it's all about the art of the enclosure. I'm going to hot glue. Be careful that your hot glue does not run over and doesn't allow the bottom of the enclosure to close. Okay, we're almost done. The last step is make sure that enclosure closes tightly and make sure that you add some substrate. I'm using some Zoo Med creature soil with a little bit of water. Just make sure it's nicely soaked in, that your spider's not going to drown. And if you want to, just add a little bit more zest, some more foliage. That'll give some more anchor points and just make it a little bit more appealing. And then you're done. Thank you guys again for sticking with me through all the transitional periods that I'm going through. I'm still trying to figure everything out and how to juggle the coronavirus, full-time job, and try to keep this going. I do believe in putting out quality content, so I'm not just going to brush out stuff without making sure that it's decent and try to get as much information as factual as possible. If you guys haven't yet, please do like, subscribe, and comment. I hate saying that, but it's the best way to keep this channel growing and to keep that conversation going and learning for everyone involved. If you haven't yet, check out my Instagram. It's at SPIDERGUYINFO. There I'll be posting pictures, videos, and a little bit of updates on what's going to happen on this channel. And if you haven't yet, also check out my Facebook group. I started it a while back. It's Tarantulas for Dummies. And there it's a really good way to be able just to communicate with some other beginners and be able to share knowledge and exchange ideas, information on enclosures and how you set up your setups. So yeah, please check those things out. And again, thank you so much for sticking with me, and I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. Have a good day.